Greetings horror fans and welcome to your official guide to the Fright Night Flicks Awards. Voted for by members of my Facebook group, these awards celebrate the very best in horror cinema from 2000 to 2023. Over the years we've honoured the movies, filmmakers and the artists that have truly defined the genre, and I couldn't be more excited to take you on a journey through all our winners. At the Fright Night Flicks Award, we recognise excellence across these categories. Best Horror Film, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Cast, Best Original Screenplay, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Score, Best Editing, Best Production Design, Best Costuming, Best Hair and Makeup, Best Sound and Best International Film. Each year, Best Film and Best Director includes up to 10 nominations, while the other categories typically feature 6 nominees each. The International Horror Film category is a little more flexible, with number of nominees varying year to year. In today's video, we'll go by year from 2000 to 2023 as I walk you through all the winners. But today I am not doing this alone. I got a surprise guest joining me, a fantastic friend of the channel. He's somebody with experience as an actor, extra, crew member, YouTuber, and even my co-host of my old podcast. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce to you all Justin Doyle! Justin, it's an absolute pleasure having you on with me for this special video. How's it feel to make your first appearance on Fright Night Flicks and be the second guest on this channel?
Well, that's an honor. Yeah, I'm very happy to be on Fright Night Flicks. First time. Love some Fright Nights, so this is exciting. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. I brought you in today because you love awards and stuff. So today we're going to go through each year from 2000 to 2023 and talk about the Fright Night Flicks, why my voters might have voted for these choices. If we disagree on any of the picks, we can chat about it and what we would have personally chose. I do think this will be a fun way to break down these films. I think
Cool.
you'd be the perfect co-host for this, considering you love awards. Is there any of the winners you're especially looking forward to talking about?
Well, I love Christian Bale, so, and happy about whatever movies he's a part of. Yeah, so I'm excited to talk about it.
Sweet. So I do just want to give a heads up for everybody watching this video. Some of the winners here I still need to check out. So if it does seem I'm a little bit unprepared for a few picks, I promise those are just blind spots I plan to watch eventually. So for now, I'm only be talking about the winners that I've actually seen.
Cool. Yeah, because these are voted on by others out there, right?
Yeah, we're in the group that me and you are in, the Facebook horror one. Fright Night
Right.
Flicks. Yes.
Nice.
With that all said and done, Justin, why don't we kick things off? And I'll let you, since you're the guest, read out the winners from the 2000 Fright Night Flicks Awards. Ready when you're...
All right. Sounds good. As voted for by the Facebook group, the 2000 Fright Night Flicks Awards crowned American Psycho as Best Film, with additional wins for Best Actor Christian Bale, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Production Design. The night's biggest winner, however, was Requiem for a Dream, which took home 8 awards, including the Best Director for Darren Aronofsky, Best Supporting Actress Jennifer Connelly, Best Cinematography, Best Score, Editing, Hair, Makeup, and Sound. Other notable winners included Cate Blanchett, who earned Best Actress for her performance in The Gift, and Shadow of the Vampire, which won Best Supporting Actor Willem Dafoe, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Costuming. And Japan's Battle Royale claimed Best International Horror Film, while Hollow Man secured Best Visual Effects, and Final Destination was recognized for Best Stunts. Together, these films showcase the creativity and impact of horror at the start of the new millennium, setting a high standard for the decade to come. What are your thoughts on these winners, Mr. Rob?
Yes, I love American Psycho. I'm happy with the Best Film winner. Yes, because Requiem for a Dream has very horror elements, I thought he'd be eligible for this awards, and I'm glad it's done big here. I love Darren Aronofsky. I'm glad he won Best Director. I love Jennifer Connelly. I think that was a good supporting actress. I think all 4 of American Psycho's wins are great. and Kate Blanchett. I think Ellen Burstyn should have won Best Actress for Requiem, but Kate Blanchett in The Gift is a delight. I've not seen Shadow of the Vampire, but I would love to for preparation of Nosferatu coming out because it also stars Willem Dafoe, funnily enough. I love Battle Royale. It's an interesting international movie. Hollow Man's fun, and it does have good visual effects in the way it turns Kevin Bacon invisible. And Final Destination is just known for its over-the-top gore, and that's why I see it as the best stunt winner. The only thing I would personally change is Best Director. Whilst Darren Aronofsky is fantastic, I personally would have given this to Mary Harron for American Psycho.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you look at some of these movies and they're not necessarily horror, but they have horror themes to them, and that's why it gives some great fright to pick for these winners.
Exactly.
But yeah, American Psycho is just a great movie, well made overall. Same with Requiem for a Dream. So yeah, Hollow Man is more of a classic horror film, but not as good as the others.
No, definitely not. It is a little bit problematic at times.
Yes.
Yes. Are you happy with these winners? Was there any that you would have personally changed?
No. Again, as long as Christian Bale's winning, I'm happy. And I haven't seen Battle Royale or The Gift or Shadow of the Vampire, so
I thought we
I am.
watched The Gift for your channel. The Sam
Um.
Raimi one, Keanu Reeves is in it too.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, you really
I'm
liked it, and he thought it was okay.
okay. Interesting. Well, it's forgettable, I guess.
Yeah, maybe that's so. And I take it you still need to see Shadow of the Vampire as well.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think it will I think it will be a good film if it's been for my awards.
Absolutely.
Yes. Right. Do you want me to move on to 2001?
Yeah, let's do it. There's a lot of years.
All right. All right. The 2001 Fright Night Flicks Awards were a triumph for David Lynch's Mulholland Drive, which swept the night with 11 wins, including Best Film, Best Director for Lynch, and acting honours for Naomi Watts, Best Actress, and Justin Free for Best Supporting Actor. The film also excelled in technical categories, taking home Best Cast, Best Original Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Score, Best Editing, Best Costume, and Makeup and Hair, solidifying its reputation as a cinematic masterpiece. Other notable winners include Donnie Darko, which earned accolades for Jake Gyllenhaal for Best Actor, Drew Barrymore for Best Supporting Actress, and Visual Effects. The others stood out for its haunting atmosphere, winning Best Production Design and Best Sound. From House secured Best Adapted Screenplay. Guillermo del Toro's The Devil's Backbone was named Best International Horror Film, and The Mummy Returns impressively with its action sequences earned Best Stunts. Though I've only seen Mulholland Drive and Donnie Darko, I'm eager to hear your thoughts on these winners, Justin.
Well, it makes sense that David Lynch and Mulholland Drive are top wins here. This is a pretty masterful film. Yeah, I wouldn't call it horror too much, but it's definitely thrilling, and the performances really elevated the movie itself. So I definitely understand why that won so many. Donnie Darko is a fun little horror film. I mean, it's disturbing, but it's something new and fresh. So I appreciate that. I haven't seen The Devil's Backbone, but that is one that I do want to check out. And of course, who doesn't love a good mummy movie?
I need to see The Mummy Returns. I've been saying for years I need to watch that and the Scorpion King.
Yeah, come on, finish out your mummy oeuvre.
Yes, I've not seen the others. I know you love Nicole Kidman. Or what's that
Yeah,
like?
yeah, it's good. I mean that it's one of those like sort of like smarter horror films where it's not necessarily so blatant and it takes a while to get to where it's going, but it's good once it gets going.
Oh, a bit like The Shining.
Perfect. Yep.
Yes, definitely. And
Yep.
I've not seen From Hell either.
Yeah. think I've seen it.
Yeah, I know it's got Johnny Depp and Heather Graham. So
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen that one.
Yes, I should watch it, but I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, shall we move on to 2022? I'm ready when you are, Justin.
All right, let's do it. 2002. Fright Night Flicks Awards celebrated Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later as the standout film of the year, earning a staggering 12 awards. These included Best Film, Best Director for Boyle, Best Actor for Cillian Murphy or Killian, Best Supporting Actress for Naomi Harris, and Best Cast. The film also dominated technical categories, winning Best Original Screenplay, Best Score, Best Editing, Best Hair and Makeup, Best Sound, Visual Effects Stunts, solidifying its reputation as a modern horror classic. Other winners included Blade 2, which took home Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Production Design and Best Costuming, and Signs, which won Best Supporting Actor for Joaquin Phoenix and Best Cinematography. Naomi Watts earned Best Actress for her chilling performance in The Ring, while Japan's Dark Water was named Best International Horror Film. Together, these films showcased a year of innovation and unforgettable moments of horror cinema.
Yes, well, as you know, Justin, 28 Days Later is my favourite zombie film, and I'm happy with every single win it got. Blade 2 is my favourite of the Blade movies, so I'm happy with the 3 wins. I need to see The Ring and Dark Water because I know they're quite very influential horror movies. And even though I'm not big on the ending of Signs, I do like the way it's shot as well as Joaquin Phoenix's performance. I'm happy with its 2 wins here.
Yeah, I love me some Signs. I'll fight them. I'll fight anybody. Yeah, 28 Days Later was it was one of the more interesting movies out of all these, I think. It's it's sort of I Am Legend and then becomes, well, this was before I Am Legend, but has that sort of feel to it, but way more horror, way more the cinematography in it is raw and gritty, not as Hollywoodized as some of these other movies. Yeah, love Blade 2 and Signs. The Ring is creepy, really, really creepy.
Yes.
And I have not seen Dark Water.
Yes. Yes, I need to see Dark Water and The Ring out of these winners.
Wasn't there a movie recently called Dark Water with or Dark Waters, I believe. Yes, really good movie.
There was a film with Mark Ruffalo with a similar title.
Yeah,
I
it
think that
was Dark
maybe,
Waters.
yeah. Yes, I think
I
this
like that
film.
one.
Yes, I think this Japanese one got a remake in 2005 with Jennifer Connelly,
Hmm.
which I need to check out as well. Yes. What
She's
year?
Jennifer Connelly likes to be in the sort of thrilling horror life.
Yes, she does. She does. All right, Justin, what's the next year?
Next up, Rob, is 2003. What were the big winners for that year?
Oh, we got a big winner here. The 2003 Fright Night Flicks Awards made history when Memories of Murder became the first non-English language film to win Best Film. Bong Joon-ho's influential classic dominated the night, securing Best Director for Bong, Best Actor for Song Kang-ho, Best Cast, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Score, Best Editing, Best Sound, and of course, Best International Film. This exceptional achievement highlights the global reach and impact of Korean cinema. Monster also had a strong showing, winning 4 awards, including Best Actress for Charlize Theron's transformative role, Best Supporting Actress for Christina Ricci, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Makeup and Hair. Other notable winners included Identity, which took home Best Production Design, Underworld for Best Costuming, and Green Capture for Best Visual Effects. Final Destination 2 won Best Stunt, while Robert Downey Jr. claimed Best Supporting Actor for his performance in Gothrica. This year's winners showcase a diverse range of talent and creativity in the horror genre. Which ones have you seen of this one?
Seen Memories of a Murder. Pretty
That's a,
good. Pretty good film. Yeah, very thrilling. Wanting to know what happens, what happened and where it's going. Great
yeah,
acting. And of course, the direction by Mr. Bong Joon-ho is always going to be a top. He gets the best performances out of his actors, and that's what directors should be vying for.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Monster is great. I mean, it's not a horror film, but it's definitely it's got some scary things happening into it. Murder is always something that's scary. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, nobody beat out her performance for that year all around because she also won for Best Actress for the Oscar.
Yeah.
I am surprised about Mr. Robert Downey Jr. for Gothica, though. I do like him a lot, but that movie was not great.
Right, I need to see Gothrika for myself and judge. I still need to see Underworld and Monster and Dreamcatcher. I have seen Memories of Murder. It's one of my favorites of Bong Joon-ho's. Final Destination 2, I think, is better than the first movie.
Yeah, I like the underworld movies. They're not great, but they're something you put on and just enjoy some vampire werewolf fighting.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, Final Destination 2, sort of the same thing. It's just a franchise horror film filmography, and yeah, they're always fun. They tried, they make you not want to drive behind trucks with logs on them, and or go to racetracks that are janky because yeah, they really scare you out of those. But yeah, these are all very viable wins.
good, good, good. Yeah, so I need to see Monster, Underworld, and Identity and Dreamcatcher. I've always wanted to see Dreamcatcher. I don't know why. Just
Yeah,
looks interesting.
yeah, I've seen all of yeah, seen Monster, seen Underworld, seen Dreamcatcher, Gothica, Final Destination 2. Yeah,
Nice.
that's a good year.
Good, good. I think the next year even's better, Justin. Hit me up with them 2004 winners.
All right. In 2004, Fright Night Flicks Awards saw Shaun of the Dead take center stage, winning an impressive 8 awards. The film secured Best Film, Best Director for Edgar Wright, Best Actor for Simon Pegg, Supporting Actor for Nick Frost, Best Cast, Original Screenplay, Best Costuming, Sound, cementing its place as one of the most beloved zombie comedies of all time. Dawn of the Dead also had a strong showing, winning Best Actress for Sarah Polley, Best Adapted Screenplay for James Gunn, Best Editing and Stunts. Other notable winners include The Village, which won cinematography, score, and production design, while Van Helsing picked up supporting actress for Kate Beckinsale and visual effects. Hellboy took home Best Hair and Makeup, and Infection from Japan was awarded Best International Horror Film. The evening highlighted a diverse mix of horror, from comedic zombies to intense remakes and atmospheric thrillers. One
Yes,
of your favorite movies, right? Shaun of the Dead?
I love Shaun of the Dead. Yes, that's one of my favorites. Edgar Wright's classic is still beloved and quotable. Dawn of the Dead, the 2004 one, is my favorite Zack Snyder film, weirdly enough. And Sarah Polley gives a phenomenal performance in that. I can see why she wanted to become a director.
Yeah, I just saw that one recently. She's great.
Yeah. Best adapted screenplay, yeah, it's James Gunn. He's a writing genius. Anything written by him is gold. And yeah, the way it's edited and the way like the stunts are well choreographed is all fantastic. And I love Van Helsing. It's quite a fun movie. I'm glad Kate Beckinsale won, because that's the movie I know her from most. And I'm glad it won visual effects. Hellboy winning Best Hair and Makeup, not a problem. Infection, I've not seen. And yet, The Village is, because it's shot by Deakins and scored by James Newton Howard, and it's beautifully shot in the woods. Of course, it's in the win those 3 awards.
Yeah, it's yeah, it was horror movies aren't always perfect, but there are some really good things about them. And yeah, the thriller or The Village isn't a great movie, but it does have some good things about it that will that makes it watchable. And Van Helsing it's like one of those sort of blockbuster films that I don't think really hit on all levels. You think that Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale would have a hit on their hands, but not this time. But it does have some great visual effects. and Hellboy's intense. Good stuff.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And that is the 2004 winners.
All right. Well, what's next for 2005?
2005 was a very impressive year because it saw King Kong dominate with an astounding 11 awards. Peter Jackson's epic remake took home Best Film, Best Director for Jackson, Best Actress for Naomi Watts, Best Supporting Actor for Adrian Brody, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Editing, Best Production Design, Best Costuming, Best Sound, and Best Visual Effects, cementing its place as a monumental cinematic achievement. Constantine also had a strong showing, earning 5 awards, including Best Actor for Keanu Reeves, Best Supporting Actress for Tilda Swinton, Best Cast, Best Hair and Makeup, and Best Stunts. Corpse Bride won Best Original Screenplay and Best Score, and The Booth earned Best International Horror Film, rounding out a nicer diverse genre achievements. The 2005 awards showcase the blending of traditional horror with supernatural fantasy and innovated of visual storytelling. What do you think to these winners? Honestly, I'm not really big on the 2005 King Kong film.
Oh, yeah, I liked it enough. Yeah, it's more of a spectacle than it is like a horror film, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think this reinvention and reimagining of it really worked.
Yeah, the reason why I put it in here is that I think if King Kong was roaming, destroying the city, it would be horrific.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my logic.
Yeah, Constantine's very original and interesting. I think Corpse Bride, is it's sweet. It's a Tim Burton film, and you know that it is. So if you like Tim Burton, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Booth, um, but yeah, I haven't seen a lot of the international films so far.
Now, most of them come from Japan. I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah, like The Ring and Ring You.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming. I know I've just started on the 90s Fright Night Flicks Awards, which I'll cover in a different video. But yeah, I have a feeling that the Japanese horrors overtake that period.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of it comes from there. It's cheap to make, and it's based off of some of their heritage and storytelling throughout their existence. So people just take that and run with it and make it a new interesting horror.
Exactly, exactly. Speaking of interesting, the 2006 awarded a big film a lot of big awards. Do you want to take it away?
Okay. In 2006, the Fright Night Flicks Awards were dominated by Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth, which swept the night with an incredible 14 awards. Took home Best Film, Director, Supporting Actress for Maribel Verdú, Best Cast, Original Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Score, Best Editing, Production Design, Costuming, Hair and Makeup, Sound, Visual Effects, and International Film. Its commanding performance highlights the film's artistry and craft, solidifying its legacy as a standout of modern fantasy cinema. Final Destination 2 was another notable winner, earning three
Final
awards.
Destination 3, Justin.
My apologies. Three was another notable winner, earning 3 awards, including Best Actress for Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Adapted Screenplay, Stunts, and then The Host also garnered some recognition with Best Actor for Song Kang Ho, Supporting Actor for Park Hall Il, with Pan's Labyrinth dominating in nearly every category. The 2006 awards showcased a strong year for international horror, with Mexico's Pan's Labyrinth leading the charge.
And I love Pan's Labyrinth. I think it was a
Yeah,
very well made movie.
very innovative, very interesting. Guillermo loves his creatures, and there's some creatures in there that are unforgettable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially how Doug Jones plays all these different creatures as well.
Nobody does it better.
No doubt about it. Yeah, Final Destination 3, Mary Elizabeth Winstead steals the show.
Yeah, she's great. She carries it. As it starts to get sort of exhausted, the concept, you got to bring in actors that'll help you get through it. Something that you may think that you've seen before.
Exactly, and it still was a good continuation on the other two movies, even if it did have different characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very
Yeah,
good. I haven't
have
seen
you,
The Host.
the Host is good. If you like Bong Joon-ho, you'd like it.
Yeah, I do like him.
Yeah, yeah. Park Hae-il is the guy from Decision to Leave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's good. I like him. But yeah, I think Pan's Labyrinth is kind of because it's annoying that this film didn't get best international film at the Oscars. I don't even think it was nominated. And I'm just glad that in retrospectively, it's kind of gathered a lot more appraisal.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
agreed.
didn't you watch it quite later on?
Yeah, it took me a while to see it, which I'm glad because if I was a kid, I wouldn't have probably enjoyed it as much.
Or did it scared you?
Yeah, or maybe just felt less interesting. Plus, it's international, so uh, you got the subtitles there, which I
At
don't
least,
mind now.
yeah. Which this one you can kind of just sit back and relax with.
Exactly.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like homework, as you would say.
Correct. All right. Well, that was a big winning year for Pan's Labyrinth. Let's see what happens in 2007 and see if we can find another great winning movie.
Oh yeah, this one is great. The 2007 Fright Night Flicks Awards was a strong showing for Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, which dominated the evening with 12 wins. These included Best Film, Best Director for Burton, Best Actor for Depp, Best Supporting Actor for Alan Rickman, Best Supporting Actress for Helena Bonham Carter, and Best Adapted Screenplay, whilst also earning accolades for Best Cinematography, Editing, Production Design, Costuming, and Makeup and Hair. 28 weeks later was another major contender, winning 5 awards, including Best Actress for Rose Byrne, Best Score for John Murphy, Best Sound, Best Visual Effects, and Best Stunt, underlined the film's gritty atmosphere and high quality action sequences. Wreck from Spain also made a notable impact, winning Best Original Screenplay and Best International Horror Film, emphasized its innovating in the horror genre and its compelling storytelling. Overall, Sweeney Todd took the lion's share of accolades, cementing its place as one of the standout horrors of 2007. I love Sweeney
Eh,
Todd, and I love 28 Weeks Later, but I still need to see Wreck.
yeah, I haven't seen Wreck, but yeah, not only is it Sweeney Todd a good little horror film, but it's a musical on top of
Yeah.
it.
Yes, as I call it, a musical slasher.
Yeah, I don't know if that happens. I know it stems from the Broadway musical, but we don't see horror films and musicals really lining up together. So I'm glad to see something like this. And yeah, it deserves all the awards.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm glad
Uh,
Alan Rickman's won it because he was one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, totally. I don't know if I've seen 28 Weeks Later, but I know, was it 28 Years Later is coming soon?
Yes, that's one of my most anticipated movies of next year.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
But yeah, Sweeney Todd was the big winner.
Yeah, deservedly.
Yes, yes. Check out 28 Weeks Later if you haven't.
Yeah, I need to, and I know I'm sure it's popular right now because the new one will be coming out, and Killian is everywhere
Yes,
after this big one.
unfortunately, he's not in 28 Weeks Later. It's a different cast. Jeremy
And
Renner, Robert Carlyle, and Idris Elba are all in it, and they're all good actors.
Imogene Poots,
Yeah, Imogen Poots is in it too.
nice one. I
Yes,
gotta check out.
oh, definitely. All right, you ready to hit me up with those 2008 winners?
Let's see what happened in 2008 for Fright Night Flicks. Big year for Hellboy 2: The Golden Army, which dominated in technical categories, winning 8 awards, including Best Cast, Production Design, Costuming, Hair and Makeup, Visual Effects, and Stunts. The film also took home 2 acting awards, with Doug Jones winning Best Supporting Actor and Selma Blair winning Best Supporting Actress. However, Let the Right One In was the night's overall winner, taking home 7 awards, including Best Film, Best Director, Best Actress for Linda Lee Anderson, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Score. Its success emphasized the film's deep emotional resonance and unique take on the vampire genre. Eden Lake earned recognition with Michael Fassbender winning Best Actor, while Cloverfield walked away with 3 awards, including original screenplay, editing, and sound. This year were a testament of the range to the range of horror filmmaking, from the atmospheric and heartbreaking Let the Right One In to the visually stunning and action-packed Hellboy 2: The Golden Army.
Right, Let the Right One In is one of my favorite horror films. I love it.
Yeah,
Have you seen that one?
I have not, and I haven't seen Eden Lake, and I don't remember much about Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. I
Yeah,
know it wasn't as good as
I
that.
prefer Hellboy 2: The Golden Army because it's more like a Del Toro film than a Hellboy film.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, if you ever get the chance, watch Let the Right One In. It's very good.
Yeah,
Also,
I've
best international horror film. I forgot to write that down.
yeah, I know that that one gets a lot of buzz, and it had a remake to it, right?
Let Me In. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I need to see the.
Eden Lake is kind of a low budget British horror film. It's kind of a bit like Harry Brown and all those typical like British chav movies. And Michael Fassbender kind of plays like the main character's boyfriend, so he could be either in Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor, depending on how you kind of look at it. And I've never seen
Mhm.
Cloverfield.
I like Cloverfield. I liked it a lot.
Is it
Just
is it worth those 3 wins?
yeah, original screenplay for sure. Just because, well, yeah, and sound, because it's yeah, it is original. It's something that we haven't seen before, and I like that.
Yeah,
I do want to see Eden Lake because I do like me some Michael Fassbender.
and Jack O'Connell's in it too, if that helps you out.
Oh yeah, love me some Jackie.
Yes, I thought you would. I thought if I said his name, you'd instantly want to watch it.
Yeah, cool. It's
Yeah,
crazy to know that like two people that I truly like those two, actually work together and were in a movie together.
I know
It's
it's
interesting.
quite
Should
it's
have
quite
should have
interesting.
known about it.
Yeah. All right, you ready for the 2009 winners?
I think I'm ready.
The 2009 Fright Night Flicks Awards saw Drag Me to Hell sweep the night with a total of 10 wins, dominating this categories of Best Film, Best Director for Sam Raimi, Best Actress for Alison Lohman, Best Supporting Actor for Justin Long, Best Original Screenplay, Best Editing, Best Makeup and Hair, Best Visual Effects, and Best Stunt. First, the South Korean vampire thriller earned 5 awards, winning Best Actor, Best Cinematography, Best Score, Best Costuming, and Best International Horror Film. Caroline collected 3 awards: Best Adapted Screenplay, Production Design, and Sound, but Drag Me to Hell led the pack with 10 wins, while First and Caroline rounded out the major winners of the year.
I have not seen Thirst or even really heard of it.
It's
But
by the same guy who made Decision to Leave. It's very good.
I love Coraline, but I didn't know it was adapted screenplay.
Yeah, it's based on a Neil Gaiman book.
Nice. Yeah, Drag Me to Hell is a lot of fun. Sam Raimi really hit it out of the park on that one.
About to say the scares in that film are quite elevated.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Alison Lohman for some reason though. I don't know.
I get
Something
what you
about
mean.
it.
She kind of faded into obscurity now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
like
wasn't always
Justin.
like what?
I like Justin Long.
Oh yeah, so great. He can pretty much do anything and make it believable.
Oh yeah,
Even be a walrus.
literally. He's not a
That's
walrus in
horrible.
this film.
No, he's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's still doing horror films. He did The Barbarian a couple years ago.
Yes, I think he's been doing a Goosebumps series.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so he's kind of since Dragon to Hell, he's kind of flipped and flopped around with the horror genre.
Yeah, he's a horror prince.
He's not the king.
No, he's not the king.
All right. So that was the 2009 winners. Let's go with 2010. Ready when you are, Justin.
Kicking off another decade, the 2010 Fright Night Flicks Awards were dominated by Black Swan, which took home a total of 11 awards, including Film, Best Director, Best Actress for Natalie Portman. The film also claimed Best Supporting Actress for Mila Kunis in cinematography, score, editing, costuming, Best Hair and Makeup, sound, and visual effects. Black Swan's impressive sweep highlighted its artistry and craftsmanship. Shutter Island earned 6 awards, with Leonardo DiCaprio winning Best Actor, Mark Ruffalo taking home Best Supporting Actor, and Thelma Shoemaker winning Best Editing. The film also earned accolades for adapted screenplay, cinematography, and production design. Insidious claimed the Best Stunts award, while I Saw the Devil from South Korea was recognized as Best International Film. Black Swan led the ceremony with a total of 11 awards and wins, while Shutter Island with 6, making them the top winners of the evening.
Yes. So just to apologise, the cinematography and editing wins were definitely Shutter Islands.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do apologise about that. I must not write them very well. Yes, I love Black Swan. Great movie. Darren Aronofsky knew what he did with those two incredible actresses. It's a shame Mila Kunis has never reached the height of this, whilst Natalie Portman has always tried to go for a second Oscar, but it's never really worked out. And yeah, Black Swan, you could tell like they've written a really good screenplay around this. Yeah, it won Best Screenplay as well, original. You can tell they've written a really good story around this scenario, and you could tell that they put in a lot of effort to make it the film it is. And yeah, Shutter Island, I know it's more of a thriller, but there are a lot of moments that make you uncomfortable. And the story just gives you the chills the more you dive into it. I mean, it's Scorsese, so of course, film, the makers, editing, and the cinematography and production design are going to be flawless. And Leo and Mark give two fantastic performances.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Probably my
need
favorite out of these.
I need to see Insidious and I Saw the Devil.
I haven't seen I Saw the Devil, but Insidious has created a whole franchise. Um, yeah, was hanging around there in the horror genre, which is good. We need these sort of movies to keep us, to make sure there's movies to win awards here. And yeah, Black Swan being one of 6 Best Picture nominated horror films in the history of the Oscars, deserve it of all of its wins. Love some Natalie Portman,
Yes.
and Darren Aronofsky is a master filmmaker.
Oh, he is. He is a master filmmaker. Just the way he gets these performances out of his actors.
Yeah, incredible.
Yes.
And he continues to do it, and will continue to watch.
Well, I can't wait till his next film because Austin Butler's in it and Matt Smith's in it with a mohawk. So you know it's going to be good.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. All
Speaking
right.
of nice, tell me what happened in 2011.
They were dominated by The Skin I Live In, which took home 9 awards, including Best Film, Best Director for Pedro Almodovar, Best Actor for Antonio Banderas, Best Supporting Actress for Elena Ayana, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Score, Best Editing, and Best Hair and Makeup, as well as Best International Film, which marked it as the top winner. Scream 4 had a strong showing as well, winning Best Actress for Nev Campbell, Best Cast, Best Sound, Best Stunts, and Best Cinematography. David Tennant, one of my favourite actors, won Best Supporting Actor for his performance in Fright Night, further cementing the film's recognition that year. Attack the Block earned Best Visual Effects, whilst Twix received Best Original Screenplay and Best Production Design. Red Riding Hood took home Best Costuming. The Skin I Live In led the night with 9 wins, followed by Scream 4 with 5 and Twix with 2 wins, making them the top films of the 2011 Fright Night Flicks Awards.
Skin I Live In is a great film. Very, very good.
Yes.
Uh, is sort of simple but done in a masterful way. Um,
Yes.
yeah, I think the performances were really, really good, and it's just creepy. It's
Oh
really,
yeah.
really creepy.
And it's
Love
got
Scream,
more. That's more.
love Scream, and all of the iterations of them. Attack the Block is a lot of fun, very new, innovative. But yeah, Skin I Live In definitely deserves its
Yeah.
wins.
I need to see both versions of Fright Night, and I feel like it is bad that one of my favorite actors in the remake, and I've not seen it.
Yeah, I've seen the remake.
Yeah, David Tennant. I think he's the vampire hunter guy.
Yeah, because it's Colin Farrell.
Yeah, he's the vampire.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
and I've only seen bits of the Red Riding Hood of Amanda Seyfried.
yeah. It's kind of cheesy.
Yeah,
I
mm,
have not heard of Twixt.
it's one of Coppola's movies, Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, none
Came out
of,
with the movie in
all of it.
2011.
Yep, he made a film. He made a film 13 years before Megalopolis, or as I like to call it, Megaflopolis.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Oh, Val Kilmer and Bruce Dern. Hmm,
Yeah.
okay.
All
Eesh,
right. Well,
33% on Rotten Tomatoes.
all right. Did you want to talk about the 2012 winners? We got a big cult classic winning in this season.
Yeah, let's see. In 2012, Fright Night Flicks Awards highlighted the year's best in horror with The Cabin in the Woods, emerging as the standout, winning Best Horror, Best Director for Drew Goddard, a total of 8 awards. It wins included Best Original Screenplay, Score, Editing, Production Design, Sound, and Stunts, cementing its status as the most celebrated film of the year. Prometheus followed closely with 5 wins, including Best Actress for Noomi Rapace, Best Supporting Actor for Idris Elba, and Best Cast, followed by Best Cinematography and Visual Effects, showcasing its technical brilliance and strong performances. The Woman in Black took home 3 awards, including Best Actor for Daniel Radcliffe, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Costuming, while Dark Shadows claimed 2 wins for Best Supporting Actress for Ellen Bonham Carter and Best Hair and Makeup. Best International Horror Film went to Apartment 144 from Spain, recognizing its global impact on the genre.
Yeah, Love Cabin in the Woods, one of the funniest horror films ever made. I love its meta humor and the way it plays around, and yeah, I think they did a great job. The only thing I would add to that, I would change Idris Elba for Best Supporting Actor to Richard Jenkins. But the other 4 Prometheus wins are solid. Daniel Radcliffe was always going to win this award for The Woman in Black. His performance in that film is fantastic, and it is a very good story on paper. So I can see why it won Best Adapted Screenplay. And yeah, Dark Shadows, yeah, it's fun. It's campy, it's cheesy, but it's fun. And I've not seen the Spanish Apartment 144.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. I also haven't seen The Woman in Black. Prometheus is pretty interesting. I like that they were able to continue a story of a huge franchise like Alien. But yeah, Cabin in the Woods, very new, original, for a story that we've heard and sort of seen before. I thought it was really well done, really different. Uh, but yeah, definitely worth all of its wins.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah,
Oh, and I
yeah.
love Dark Shadows.
I thought you would. I thought you'd like Dark
Yeah.
Shadows. It's fun. Yeah, check out The Woman in Black if you can.
Okay. Yeah, I like Mr. Radcliffe. He's
Yeah.
always good.
Yeah, it's one of his better post Harry Potter roles.
Nice.
All
That
right.
and Swiss Army Man.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And the Weird Al movie.
Oh yeah, love that. Well, what happened in 2013?
Oh, they celebrated a rich year of horror masterpieces, including The most popular one, The Conjuring, which dominated the event by 10 awards, including Best Horror Film, Best Director for Jimmy Wong, and acting awards for Best Actor for Patrick Wilson and Best Cast. He also managed to win Best Editing, Production Design, Costuming, Hair and Makeup, Visual Effects, and of course, Best Original Screenplay. Under the Skin stood out with 3 wins, including Best Actress for Scarlett Johansson, Best Score for Michael Levi, and Best Sound, showcasing its hauntingly unique impact. Carrie and Evil Dead each claimed 2 awards, the Carrie earning Best Supporting Actress for Julianne Moore and Best Adapted Screenplay, whilst Evil Dead won for Best Cinematography and Best Stunt. The Supporting Actor award went to J.K. Simmons for his performance in Dark Skies, and the Best International Horror Film went to It's a Beautiful Day from Japan.
Another Japan win.
Another Japan win.
Yeah, Conjuring, same thing as Insidious. It just launched a whole franchise. I mean, there's spin-offs, there's inner stories from one movie to another. They're all sort of connected. And yeah, I think when you can be successful like that, it deserves all of its awards. Under the Skin is very interesting, visually interesting. The storytelling is interesting. It's not your cut and dry sort of movie. You definitely have to pay attention to that one.
Yeah.
Carrie's a good remake. Evil Dead was a fine remake. Not as good as the first that came before. I haven't heard of Dark Skies, and I have not seen A Beautiful Day. It's a Beautiful Day.
Yeah. I mean, I've not heard of It's a Beautiful Day until researching the nominees. Dark Sky is one I watched when I was at college. I just remembered it ended up on a cliffhanger, and then that was that. I just remember J.K. Simmons stealing the show in that film.
He always steals the show.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. But no, I'm happy with The Conjuring. It is quite a big film in the horror genre. Jonathan Glaze's Under the Skin. It's not like my kind of movie, but I will appreciate the way it's made, plus Scarlett Johansson's fantastic performance. Carrie's fun. Evil Dead is probably one of the better of the out of the 2 modern Evil Dead. It's probably the better one.
Mm-hmm.
So not like Evil Dead Rise.
No.
Yeah, and yeah, it's fine, but J.K. Simmons will be the only thing you remember from the film.
Okay.
Yeah, as you said, none of these horror films need to be good. They just need to have good elements in them.
Yeah, again, it's like action movies. It's like we've seen it all before. But give me something I haven't seen.
Exactly. Speaking of things we haven't seen before, the 2014 winner was something that was quite unique and original. Why don't you tell us what all the winners from that year?
Yeah, in 2014, the Fright Night Flicks Awards celebrated a remarkable year for horror, with The Babadook leading the night by winning 8 awards, including Best Horror Film, Best Director for Jennifer Kent, Best Actress for Essie Davis. This film also claimed victories in categories like Best Editing, Adapted Screenplay, Production Design, Sound, and Visual Effects, cementing its status as a modern horror classic. Godzilla followed with 4 wins, including Best Supporting Actor for Bryan Cranston, Best Cast, and Best Score, alongside Best Stunts, highlighting its cinematic impact. The Guest garnered recognition with Best Actor for Dan Stevens and a Best Original Screenplay, while I, Frankenstein excelled in design categories, winning for costuming and hair and makeup. The eerie Japanese horror Over Your Dead Body was celebrated as the best international horror film, also winning Best Cinematography for Nobuyasu's Kita's haunting visuals. Katie Sackhoff claimed Best Supporting Actress for her chilling performance in Oculus, adding a memorable highlight to the awards.
Yes.
A big year of movies I haven't seen.
Yes, I like The Babadook. Godzilla, you should probably have seen. It's a lot of fun.
I've seen Babadook.
Yeah. Oh, The
That was fun.
Babadook. Yeah, The Babadook.
I guess
is
I
fun.
have seen a lot of these.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite's The Guest. I love The Guest.
Oh,
I'm glad
it's
Dan Stevens won.
Yes, Dan Stevens has become my favourite actor this year because of Abigail, Godzilla, X-Kong and Cuckoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you love Dan Stevens, watch those three.
Need to see Cuckoo.
Do you like Hunter Schafer from Euphoria?
Yeah.
You'll like it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen New
Uh,
Frankenstein. I've not seen Over Your Dead Body, but I have seen Oculus, which is a good film if you like Mike Flanagan.
I may have seen Oculus. Not really remembering it too much.
It's got
I Frankenstein was a
Oculus
letdown.
and Guardians in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Godzilla was a good way to kick off what we've been getting lately because Godzilla and Kong, the last movie, was pretty good.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. And yeah, even though The Guest isn't a traditional horror, there are things about it that dive into horror territory.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it stand out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Katie Sackhoff, she's been on The Mandalorian, so she's really popular right now.
Oh yeah, she is. She is. She's good.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, let's keep moving. What happened in 2015?
It was a celebrated stellar year for the genre, with The Witch emerging as the dominant force, earning 9 awards, including Best Horror Film, Best Actress for Anya Taylor-Joy's haunting debut performance, and Best Original Screenplay for Eggers' chilling script. It also won Best Cinematography, Editing, Production Design, Score, and Sound. Crimson Peak followed closely with 6 awards, including Best Director for Del Toro, Best Actor for Tom Hiddleston, and Best Supporting Actress for Jessica Chastain. The film also won costuming, hair and makeup, and visual effects. Ghost Theatre represented international cinema strongly, winning Adapted Screenplay and Best International Horror, showcasing the global reach of the genre. David Koechnick stood out for his performance in Krampus, earning him Best Supporting Actor, whilst The Visit claimed Best Stunts, reflecting its grip, intention, and dynamic thrills. What do you think to this year?
Yeah, David Koechner is pretty fun in Krampus. It's pretty weak though as a movie overall, but a nice way to try to make a horror Christmas movie. Haven't seen Ghost Theater or even heard of it. I love Crimson Peak. I wish it got more love than it actually did. And yeah, The Vitch is a great way to introduce a fantastic director and also a great actress in Anya Taylor-Joy. Very weird, very interesting, and disturbing.
Yes,
Memorable.
even though the movie you only really have to see the first 5 minutes and the last 15.
Yeah, true. It's kind of like The Village.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, but that's
I
good.
still like
That's
it because of its aesthetic.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of those raw, dirty feeling movies. Very appealing.
I like the other actor, Ralph Ineson. He's great too.
Yes. And now we want to see everything Eggers does.
Exactly. His name will be mentioned later on.
Ooh.
But first, tell me all about the 2016 Fright Night Flicks Awards.
All right. This year celebrated a banner year for horror with The Conjuring 2 emerging as a clear runner, taking home an impressive 11 awards, including Best Horror Film, Best Actress for Vera Farmiga, Supporting Actress for Frances O'Connor. The film's mastery of technical and visual elements shown through, earning accolades for Best Cinematography, Score, Costuming, Hair and Makeup, Sound, Visual Effects, as well as Best Cast, and Best Adapted Screenplay. M. Night Shyamalan Split was another standout, earning 5 awards, including Best Director, Best Actor for James McAvoy's transformative performance, Best Original Screenplay, Editing, and Stunts. John Goodman's chilling performance in 10 Cloverfield Lane earned him Best Supporting Actor, while the film also won for production design, showcasing its confined yet richly detailed setting. Finally, South Korea's Train to Busan was named Best International Horror Film, solidifying its place as one of the year's most acclaimed global releases.
Okay, I do love The Conjuring 2. That's my favourite of the Conjuring movies. Although I feel like Split should have won Best Film, but I'm happy with the win Split got. I was debating whether to put Split in original or adapted because if you know the ending of Split, you understand why it was a bit of a grey area. But because the rest of the movie, besides the ending, is mostly original, I'll just slip it in original and hope nobody notices. I've always wanted to see 10 Cloverfield Lane because I love John Goodman. I'm sure it's great, and I'm sure Train to Busan is great. I just need to find the right time to watch it and the right streaming service it's on.
Yeah, that one's on one of my tops to watch. Yeah, Conjuring 2, kind of, like the same as the first, a little bit worse maybe. I like Split a lot. I think that's a big standout. Very interesting and original. And then yes, John Goodman is chilling in 10 Cloverfield Lane, and I really enjoy that movie.
Good. I can't wait to watch Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane and see for myself.
Yeah, that's yourself a good night of horror.
Yes.
Speaking of horror, what happened in 2017 for Fright Night Flicks?
It was a phenomenal year for horror, with 2 films dominating the evening. The first one is It, which led the pack with 9 awards, including Best Supporting Actor for Finn Wolfhard, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Score, Best Makeup and Hair, Best Visual Effects, Best Costuming, Best Stunts, and Best Production Design. Meanwhile, Jordan Peele's groundbreaking Get Out followed closely with 7 wins, securing the honour of Best Film, as well as Best Director, Best Actor for Daniel Kaluuya, Best Original Screenplay, Best Cast, Best Editing, and Best Sound, cementing its place as a modern classic. Jennifer Lawrence's intense performance in Mother earned her Best Actress, whilst Nicole Kidman's eerie role in Killing Sacred Deer secured her Best Supporting Actress. Wonka of the Dead from Japan took home Best International Horror Film, showcasing its innovative storytelling and creativity in global horror. Don't you just love Get Out?
Love Get Out. I actually loved Mother, but you gotta say Mother because it has an exclamation point. And Killing of a Sacred Deer. It was fine. Yeah, I think the character, the clown, made it more scary than what that movie actually was. But it's a good adaptation of the original and the book. Yeah, Get Out, I think, is the overall more spectacle for that year. Just something very fresh, very new, and really well done.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was happy that Get Out won a lot.
Yes. I haven't seen One Cut of the Dead, but I've heard of it.
Yes, I've heard of it as one of my friends mentioned he watched it recently.
All
Yeah.
those horror movies coming out of Japan.
Oh yeah, some big ones. Some big ones. So what happened in 2018? Because I feel like with 2017 it was kind of the start of this new wave of horror films we got, and 2018 just got better.
It sure did, because it was celebrated a strong year for horror, led by the emotionally harrowing Hereditary, which took home 7 awards, including Best Horror Film, Best Director for Ari Aster, Best Actress for Toni Collette's unforgettable performance. She should have been nominated for an Oscar. Film also received recognition for Best Supporting Actress and Dowd, Best Cast, Cinematography, Original Screenplay, further cementing its place as a modern horror masterpiece. Close behind was A Quiet Place, winning 6 awards, including Best Actor for John Krasinski, Best Sound, and several technical achievements like Best Editing, Production Design, Score, and Stunts, thanks to its innovative and chilling use of silence. Other noticeable winners include Bird Box, What's in the Box, earning Best Supporting Actor for John Malkovich in Adapted Screenplay, while Suspiria stood out in visual categories, taking home costuming and hair and makeup for its stylish and grotesque aesthetic. Climax was honored as Best International Horror Film, showcasing the year's diversity in global horror storytelling.
Yes, I've not seen a Climax, but I know it's one of Gaspar Noir's French movies, so I'm assuming it's probably weird.
Yes.
Another Quiet Place, I wish it won Best Film, so I'm not really a big fan of Hereditary, as you know from my past video. And yeah, John Malkovich is always great, and he's fantastic in Bird Box. And you know, Bird Box was one of the biggest films on Netflix, so I'm kind of glad it got some recognition here. Superior, I watched recently, and even though Tilda Swinton and Mia Goth were great, I kind of found the film a bit of a drag. But it did make up in its stylish and grotesque aesthetics.
Hmm. Yeah, just like Eggers, Ari Aster solidified himself into. We want to see everything he does. He's a great director, visually,
Yes.
visually stunning. And then yeah, Quiet Place I think was just so original, so interesting, pretty scary, and created a franchise.
Yeah. Did
Nice.
you see Bird Box?
I did. Yeah, Bird Box is interesting. I like Sandra Bullock, and I understood the craze. I understood why everybody was wanting to see it.
Yeah, I just wish that spawned a franchise like A Quiet Place.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, they
Yes.
did. It was this. They got a second one out there, right?
Only one set in Barcelona.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
nice. Let me know what happened in 2019 for the Fright Night Flicks.
Oh, because Eggers did it again. His film won Best Film, The Lighthouse, and he also won Best Director, whilst Willem Dafoe's haunting and unforgettable performance earned him Best Actor. The film also won Best Cinematography and Best Editing. It Chapter 2 dominated in several technical categories, including Best Supporting Actor for Bill Hader, Best Cast, Best Makeup and Hair, Best Sound, Best Visual Effects, and Best Stunt. Us continued Jordan Peele's legacy as Us won Best Actress for Lupita Nyong'o, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Score. Doctor Sleep and Midsommar also made some notable contributions, with Doctor Sleep earning Best Supporting Actress for Rebecca Ferguson and Best Adapted Screenplay, while Midsommar stood out in visual and aesthetic achievements, winning Best Production Design and Best Costuming. The international scene, the international scene was honoured with the platform from Spain taking home Best International Film, highlighting its chilling social commentary. I'm going to be honest with you, Justin. I'm not big on the platform. I've not seen Doctor Sleep, but I love the other movies.
Yeah, I think The Lighthouse was so interesting and just rejuvenated a different form of horror. It Chapter 2 was too long and not the best.
Yeah,
Us, I think, was great. I liked Us. I know a lot of people are down on us, but I think it's good. Doctor Sleep was a little bit of a sleep, but I think giving us some nostalgia really helped that movie sort of shine in some areas. And Midsommar is a masterpiece, and I really did like the platform. I thought it was very interesting and horrifying because I would hate for that to actually happen.
exactly. Yeah, this was the year that Eggers, Peel, and Astor, they were all on their A game.
Yes, totally.
This is kind of like the sequel year for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're all making their second movies, and yeah, they're bigger and they're better in a way.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of amazing, in 2020, Fright Night Flicks Awards celebrated a year of intense and thought-provoking horror with The Invisible Man. This is COVID times, winning Best Horror Film among its 6 awards, including Best Actress for Elizabeth Moss, recognition for Adapted Screenplay, Best Hair and Makeup, Visual Effects, and Score. Quiet Place Part 2 emerges as the night's biggest winner, taking home 8 awards, including Best Director for John Krasinski, Supporting Actor for Cillian Murphy, and the film's technical prowess shone through with the best cinematography, sound, production, design, best costuming, editing, and stunts, underscoring its immersive horror experience. I'm thinking of Ending Things also left a mark with wins for Best Actress or Actor Jesse Plemons and Best Supporting Actress Toni Collette, as well as Best Cast. Meanwhile, The Hunt garnered recognition for its raver sharp commentary, winning Best Original Screenplay for Damon Lindelof, who wrote Lost. And then the international category honored South Korea's Peninsula with Best International Horror Film, continuing the legacy of Train to Busan.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think even though COVID lit year, I think we got a great year for horror. I mean, I do prefer A Quiet Place Part 2 than The Invisible Man, but they're both solid wins, yeah. I'm thinking of anything that's had a good cast of actors, but the plot, you didn't work out what the hell was going on. I love The Hunt, need to see Peninsula.
Love The Hunt. One of my favorite movies of the year. Just made me laugh and enjoy the ride the entire time. And the Invisible Man was good. I mean, it's limited characters, and it's just about following Elizabeth Moss around. And if it's she has to be good enough and compelling enough to keep you interested throughout the movie, and she did.
Yep, she was great.
But
And
I also like A Quiet Place Part 2.
yes, that was great. Speaking of one of your favourites, in 2021, Nightmare Alley, one of your favourites, dominated the awards, winning Best Cast, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Production Design, Best Sound, Best Makeup and Hair, and Best Score, with Bradley Cooper winning Best Actor. Last Night in Soho won Best Horror Film, Best Original Screenplay, Best Costuming, and Best Supporting Actress for Anya Taylor-Joy. Titan, one of my favourite movies, took home Best Director, Best Actress for Agnes Rossell, and as well as Best International Horror Film and Best Editing. Coleman Domingo won Best Supporting Actor for Candyman, whilst Ghostbusters Afterlife secured Best Visual Effects and Best Stunts.
Yeah, I love Nightmare Alley. I think it's just a masterful movie. I can watch it anytime. Last Night in Soho was interesting. I think visually it was more appealing, with all of its colors and costuming. But Titan just was unforgettable. It was something that is just so weird and raw, but very, very well done and put together and
Yeah.
acted.
Oh, I do apologise. Last Night in Soho won Best Cinematography, not Nightmare Alley. I do apologise about that.
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
And then Coleman Domingo is always good, and Ghostbusters Afterlife is an afterthought.
Yes, that was a fun movie. All right, we've only got two more years left, and then we can wrap things up. Hit me with those 2022 winners.
It was celebrated with standout films like The Menu, leading the charge with 6 awards, including Best Horror Film, Best Director, Best Actor for Ralph Fiennes, Best Cast, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Editing. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness emerges the major technical winner, claiming production design, costuming, hair and makeup, visual effects, and stunts, showcasing its impressive craft across multiple categories. X also stood out with Best Actress for Mia Goth and Best Supporting Actress for Jenna Ortega. Nope continued Jordan Peele's strong presence in horror with Best Cinematography and Sound. Bones and All claimed Best Supporting Actor from Mark Rylance and score from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Other noticeable winners include Best Adapted Screenplay for The Black Phone, Don't Worry, Darling, taking costuming, and Hatching from Finland winning Best International Film.
Yes, as you know from my last video, The Menu is my favourite horror film from this year, and I do love Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. X, Nope's okay. Bones and All is fun. I love The Black Phone, love Don't Worry, Darling, and I've not seen Hatching, and I feel like what would have been a better winner is the original Speak No Evil.
Yes, very popular these days. Yeah, I like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness winning a bunch of these awards because I did like it, and I thought because it's a Marvel movie, they were able to do something different with the Marvel movie, and I really enjoyed that. And of course, X gave us Mia Goth and gave us a franchise of great performance from her. And I think Nope is pretty fun.
What do you think to The Menu?
Menu is good. I think it's really good. It's weird and something I would not want to experience. So stay away from that. All right, let's clean it up with our final year in 2023.
2023 was dominated by Pearl, which saw Mia Goth win her second Best Actress win in a row, but also won Best Horror Film, Best Director for T West, Best Editing, Best Production Design, and Best Costuming. Godzilla Minus One also had a strong presence, winning Best Adapted Screenplay, Sound, Visual Effects, Stunts, and International Horror Films. Beau Afraid and Knock at the Cabin each earned 2 awards each, with Patti LuPone winning Best Supporting Actress for Beau Afraid, and also winning Best Hair and Makeup. Dave Bautista earned Best Supporting Actor for Knock at the Cabin, which also took home Best Cast. Talk to Me was recognised with Best Original Screenplay. Other wins included Best Actor for Russell Crowe, Best Score for Hilda Godendotter's composition for Haunting in Venice, and Best Cinematography for the film we've been nagging Justin about, Al Conde.
Which was great. Cinematography, totally worth the win. Love me some Beau is Afraid. I think Patti LuPone should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actress for an Oscar because she was so great. Godzilla Minus One may have one of the biggest impacts on cinema that year just because of where it came from and how it got there. And then, yes, Pearl was a great follow-up to X.
Oh, Pearl's one of my favourites. Yes.
Pope's Exorcist. I can't believe Russell Crowe won. That's interesting.
That is interesting. I thought it was going to be Joaquin.
Yeah.
Yes. So before we wrap up today's video, Justin, I just want to ask you one quick question. Looking at these list of winners so far, do you notice any recurring trends or patterns in the films that typically take home these awards?
Actually, no. What's interesting is that they're so diverse, except for if you are a sequel, but they're so diverse. I mean, you have Pan's Labyrinth being the biggest winner overall of all of your awards, which is, it's horror theme, thriller theme, but it's got the creatures in it that make you just feel uncomfortable and don't want to be around. But yeah, it's not about blood. It's not about gore. It's not really about jump scares. It's just about making good movies and having them be solidified in movie making and movie going experiences.
Yes. Yes, and I'm assuming, like me, you're looking forward to seeing what the 2024 Fright Night Flicks Awards brings, might do them in January.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Well, Justin, thank you for joining me today on this with talking through the guide with me. I hope you enjoyed doing this with me. I'm glad to have you on. It's been a while since we've done a video together, and I hope you get to join us for more videos to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you want me to read the most wins here?
Oh, why not? Why not?
All right, most winning film is Pan Labyrinth with 14 awards. Best director was tie for Guillermo del Toro and Darren Aronofsky at 2 wins apiece. Best actor went to Song Kang-ho with 3 wins. Best actress Naomi Watts with 3 wins. Supporting actress Helena Bonham Carter with 2 wins. Lead and supporting actor double winners: Willem Dafoe, Anya Taylor-Joy, Toni Collette, and Cillian Murphy. Most original screenplay went to Jordan Peele and Edgar Wright with 2 wins each. Chung Hoon won for Best Cinematography at 3 wins. Best Score winner at 2 wins was Clinton Mansell, John Murphy, and Benjamin Wallish. Best Editing, we have Louise Ford and Christopher Tellefson with 2 wins each. Japan won for Best International Horror Film 9 times, and the most awarded person was Guillermo del Toro with 7.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining, Justin, and hopefully we'll bring you on again sometime.
Yes, that'd be great. I want to talk more horror, please.
Well, I'll leave it with me. I'll find something we can do together.
I can't wait. Thanks for having me, buddy. Thanks for letting me help you celebrate these wonderful wins and awards.
Always glad to have you on. So that was the guide to the Fright Night Flicks Awards. If you want to take part in voting for the upcoming 2024 Fright Night Flicks Awards and plus the other older years that we're going to cover, you can join the Facebook group completely for free, and I'll leave a link in there for you all to join. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let me know in the comments what you make to the choices of the Fright Night Flicks Awards. I can't wait to kick off December with something big. But until then, stay spooky.